playing tricks. Stay for a moment, let the wild come home, right here in this room.
Now while the house is nice and quiet, I'll try to get this tour done. This is a big old Ferdinand's Fire pothos. A lot of the leaves had a lot more variegation in them than my typical golden. And it just basically depends on the amount of light you give it, because as big as this leaf is, it's not as much variegated. And then some of these ones that are hanging down here, like that's very little variegation. That's pretty good. I don't know. This is a regular snake plant that I had got from a job over a year or two ago. It's not doing its best, but that's because it's right by that front door and it's winter. Starting up here, trying to adjust for the light. You know what? Let me turn this light off. Okay. I have my Cuprea up here. I have Hoya carnosa up here. Oh, what else? Okay. My Hoya Crimson Princess is up here. Starting to go all over the place. Is that all I got up there? Yeah. So that is that shelf. You see how tall that Cuprea is? This is the latest leaf. This is the leaf that's put out since it's been in my care. It lost its previous leaves except for this one. But let's see if we get more like that guy. I'll go ahead and turn this light back on for them. You see how bright that light is? It washes out that whole top. But they love that light. Okay, and here I have a Hoya Bertonier. The regular one with the little fuzzy leaves. Well, got a dead leaf in there. Other than that one dead leaf though, it's doing pretty good. It's starting to trail for me. I have this variegated one. Got it as a teeny tiny little baby. Hey, what's going on with these leaves? Oh, got a whole little piece in there that looks like it may be dying off. I'll have to take a look at that and see what's going on with that. I have another Hoya carnosa back there. She's getting her little pink sun stressing from the grow light. So that's everything on that shelf. And then the shelf down from that, I have my Hoya Layetii, which is trailing pretty well. I have my pubic calyx back here, which is trailing. It did like this long internode, this leaf, short node, this leaf, and then a short internode, and these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves, it all bunched up together. I don't know if that's how it just grows, but that's how mine is growing. And then this little Hoya Fictii I bought as a little $6 baby that's putting out some good leafage for me. That's everything on that shelf. This shelf, let me get this Layetii out the way. Okay, I have a Philodendron tortum. This tortum, believe it or not, at one point had gotten down to just one leaf, and I kept taking care of that one leaf, and now I've got a full plant again. New growth coming out all the time. That's doing good. I have my Golden Goddess back there. She's getting so tall that eventually, pretty soon, she's not gonna fit these shelves. I have my Birkin back there, which of course these newer leaves are more variegated as it gets closer to the grow light. More light means more white. And then my Prince of Orange right here, which every new leaf comes in that orange color, eventually turns into this like bronze color, and then finally that green color. So that is everything on that shelf. We'll go back up to the top. I got a fry deck here, which goes from there all the way down to here. I just up-potted this guy because it was drying out to the point where I was having to water it like twice a week. And it was pretty root bound, so a lot of people say how alocasia can't keep a lot of leaves, but this guy has 1, 2, 3 huge leaves, and then 4, 5, 2 more middle-sized leaves, and then some of these little leaves. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that guy has about 11 leaves on him, and they love that light and having it so close to them. I guess that's why they grow so tall, or I'm not sure. That might just be how the stems are. But I missed a leaf on that guy. That one. But you get the picture. They can keep more than 2 or 3 leaves. And right next to him is my variegated one. This one too has a lot of the smaller leaves, as well as big guys like that guy, or this guy here at the top. Some of the leaves are turned all the way back there, but just like the green one, they keep a lot of leaves on them. I just don't dig out any corms. I don't do anything weird with them. They don't like to dry out, I'll say that. Anytime they dry completely out, they will start yellowing the leaf. So that was another reason I went on and up-potted both of them in the last week, because they were drying out like twice a week. So I said, okay. And they both were pretty root bound. I should have been repotted them, honestly, but which is why that leaf had started going yellow. But it's still hanging in there for now. Let's see. Once I get back behind these guys, I got 1 of 2 Calistophyllus back there. I have, oh, that's a yellow Birkin leaf. Let's get that guy out of there. Okay, I have a Billy on this shelf here. This new leaf looks like it's gonna be one of the bigger ones, so I'm happy for that. I do have it on a moss pole, which I ordered with these globes on a daily basis, so I'll keep that out so I can get that guy watered after that. I have a Rojo Congo here that is getting pretty tall. It seems like every leaf, this is like one of the newest leaves, and this guy here is the newest leaf. It just keeps growing taller and taller, so eventually it's gonna outgrow the shelf, like this golden crocodile has multiple times. And new leaf coming in back there. I just keep chopping it basically to keep it just as tall as that cage, because the thing is, if you grow everything massive, it's just not gonna fit in your collection anymore. This is a piece of a Shiveriana. I chopped off like the top of the 2 branches, rooting it in leca. Hopefully that mother plant will bush out for me. That's another little prop. So that's everything on that shelf. Back there in the window, I have a dragon scale. I have a pink princess, it's hard to see. I have a black velvet back there, an imperialis, and a dragon's tooth. So a lot of my alocasia live in that window because it's a south-facing window. You can see them better from outside. Let's see, let me slide this all the way back there, see if you can see that leaf. You can see them better from outside, but they love that window, so they stay in that window. This is a mellow, alocasia mellow, with this big old leaf. Let me turn this light off again because I'm back on this top shelf. I got my scalprum up here, my Bisma. That's those two leaves side by side. And and this baby Linearis. I'm waiting to see what else it do. I see it done pull all this out. I'm assuming that each of those bumps is gonna give me some leaves. So, and I got some propagations off of it too. This guy was a little fuller, but I wanted to grow the propagations out, and I'll pot it back up. That's everything on that top shelf. So that's the one top shelf, and the other top shelf it's all alocasia. Then on this shelf we have Enduanesis. I think that's how you pronounce it, with little roughly leaves. This guy's starting to trail good for me. Goya Rosita. I think it's that really dark color at times, and it has those dark margins. And here is the Crimson Queen, baby. She hasn't done too much of anything for me. She's just now starting to put out a little runner. Hopefully she's getting ready to grow. Little baby Hoyalisa, who also hasn't done anything for me yet. A second Calistophylla. The difference is this one has bigger, floppier, thinner filling leaves, whereas this one, I'm wondering if it really is. It was sold to me as a Calistophylla, but these leaves are way more rigid, and the stem is way more woody. So it was sold to me as a Calistophylla. So, and this was the first one I had, so I thought, okay, that's what they are. Then I got this one, and the leaves are so much thinner, and the stems aren't so woody. So I don't know. I heard there can be different types of Calistophylla, so this is my little baby Polynora. When I first got it, I only had these 4 leaves, so it is putting out some new growth with me. I can't wait to see that one grow a lot more. Then I got this shark fin cactus. When I first bought it from the store, you could tell it had suffered some damage and they had chopped it up pretty good, but it's starting to trail pretty good. It took a while for it to grow back from what they chopped it from, but it's doing good. Then a pseudo Ripsalis back there, also known as a Kimnachi. We can see this guy better from this angle. This is the one that get the little white or pink berries on it. That guy is growing pretty good. The mistletoe or pencil cactus, which is starting to trail nice. When I first got it, it was just this little compact bush. Rat tail cactus, which that guy was a lot bigger and more robust. Went through a depressive stage, and although it's a cactus, I let it dry for way too long and lost a lot of that guy, but he's still hanging in there. Then my monkey tail, which is chilling all the way down here. Got that at Walmart for like $6 or something like that when they first hit Walmart. This one was trailing more, but it got broken off. But when I first got it, it was just these 2 little tiny twists going that way. And now this guy's all the way down there. Hopefully that guy will keep going strong. So that's everything on that shelf. Okay, so that's everything on that shelf, including, you can see some of those alocasia back there in the window. Now down to this shelf. This is one of my new babies. I got a baby Pallidiflorum, and it had these leaves when I got it. Got it shipped from Ecuagenera. I'm pretty sure that guy was there too, but this is the newest guy. And he's bigger than the ones that they came with, so I guess he's liking this light here. And it looks like there's some more new growth coming in down there, so hopefully we're gonna size that guy up Behind him is my Rick cactus. It was just like the shark tooth. When I first got it, I guess it had a lot of damage. They did a lot of clipping on it, so it was really close to the pot, but now it's growing on up out that pot. My Raven ZZ is back there. My Zenzi ZZ is up here, which has seen better days. For a while, that soil wasn't drying out. It got a little too chilly in here, and that soil wasn't drying out, so that's why those leaves are going bye-bye, but we'll see what happens with that guy. That's everything on that shelf, but I do have, oh, I almost forgot. I got a baby Queen Anthurium there. It only has so far the leaves that it came with, I'm pretty sure. Is this a new guy? No, that's a new leaf right there. Okay, so we did get a new guy from him. From her. Okay, that's a pretty one. Okay, so maybe she's liking that spot too. I have them both in sphagnum moss for now. Eventually, I'm probably going to put them in Lucca, but that's everything on that shelf. Okay, down on this shelf. These lower shelves, I'd be having to pull stuff out because it's hard for me to get all the way down there. So this is my Malamina Selby down here. That new leaf looks weird. Like it's dying on me. Gotta find out what's going on with that. Probably, I'll tell you what, these Himalayinas don't like to dry out, like at all. That's my emerald green Himalayina. Homerlamina, however you pronounce it. But that's my emerald green. She's a bushy girl, grows real easy. Keep her hydrated and she just grows. Easy girl. Selby, same thing. Although the Selby will do this. Her, she'll drop a leaf or two if you let her dry out. The Selby will do this. Slow, agonizing, ugly leaf death. It makes you just feel terrible that you ever let it dry out. So trust me, she's in the self-watering pot now. She wasn't always. That is, never gonna let her dry out again. She said as she looks at her ring of fire soil and it's dry. Oh, good grief. Okay, so this shelf I'm gonna have to go ahead and fill the reservoirs, but this guy has been ugly since I got it. I swear, it was down to like one or two really messed up, damaged leaves. And lately, all of these are newer leaves. It grew back, and they're not big, but the variegation is getting better, and it's still living. It's still hanging in there. I thought that guy was a goner because it just was not happy for a long time. And this is just a pink princess propagation. I don't have one of those highly variegated ones that came out later. I have an earlier model with the not much variegation, just little bits of pink on there. And that's everything on that bottom shelf. And I'm gonna have to get back up off my knees. Let's see if I could do it without. Okay, there we go. Phew, not fun. And on to this next portion. Okay, this is my Philodendron Jose Bueno. This guy has some nicely variegated leaves. The small pole is new for it. I'll take that globe so I can wear that. But as you see, it's happy in this spot. I got one leaf coming, two leaves coming, three leaves coming. Did I see another one? No. Okay, so about 3 new leaves coming at once, which is kind of crazy. This one's kind of big, and it looks light. It's gonna be a light one. Let me sit this globe down. Okay, and then behind it, let me take this guy down. So you can see behind it. I'll sit you right there for a second. Behind it, I have my Philodendron Snowdrift. This guy is so unproblematic for such a pretty variegated plant. That looks like a white leaf coming in there. You get these lighter leaves with those bits of dark, like these guys. You get these minty leaves, but trust me, this camera's not doing these leaves justice. Got one big old green leaf there, another minty leaf. It has caused me, and if I back up so you can see the full plant, it's a pretty sizable plant. It has caused me next to no problems. It's been, as long as I keep it watered and keep it in good light. As you see, each of these shelves have their own grow light, so it's been happy. Been a happy guy, and just keeps putting out new leaves, so I'm not mad at it. Here's my Paraiso Verde. I didn't go straight down this time. I'll get to those things, but I just went straight across. So, and that's because the way, and I can't back up enough because there's another plant standing behind me, but all of those guys just look like their own little jungle in that section. But here's my Paraiso Verde. Sometimes you'll get these big old Billy looking complete green leaves. Sometimes you'll get these very pretty variegated mottled leaves. And the variegation comes in various ways. Up here, another green one. I haven't even checked this newest leaf. That guy's pretty green. Shiny and still soft. It hasn't hardened off yet. You tell me, is that an inflow? Is that gonna try to flower? Like, what is that? Because it's right off of this new leaf. And it's just, every time I look up, it's taller. Not sure what that is. Then I have to take this guy down to get to the guy behind it. Let's see if I can maneuver this with one hand vicariously around the grow light that's in front of it. So let's go sit that guy down. Some of these pots are very heavy, especially the ones with poles, and it's mostly to support the poles. Now, this is my original pink princess. I have plans to chop her up completely. You saw some of her down there in that one propagation cup. And it's not for nothing other than she keeps outgrowing this cage I have her on. That's a pretty little speck of pink. It's very pink. But yeah, she just keeps outgrowing. That's a pretty another little speck. I don't get big splashes of pink like some of those newer ones I've seen, and I may get one of those newer ones eventually and mix it in with this girl.